you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Now, the basic cast.
Levioso. Levioso. Levioso.
Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
You're good. How perceptive. Thank you. Can't be your first.
Protego!
Let's just say how much we've learned.
Only all of my students were this adept. I do enjoy a lively duel. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was.
You know.
Exclusive.
Till next time.
Leave me be! I cannot do this for all eternity! Let's just keep our heads about this! Oh, I'm true sorry. I didn't mean... It was an accident!
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Splendid! Happens to the best of us. That's it! Very good! Stay focused. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
Accio.
Not to worry.
Watch this. That is how it's done. Let us see this.
Accio.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind. Do not be discouraged.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go!
Accio.
Splendid!
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Don't lose your composure.
Let us see this. There we go.
Accio.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now. Well done.
बच्चा तो है उसको
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wag... It's nice to learn.
Of course, you can use Accio.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Expect to hear from me soon.
Accio. Lumos.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
हाँ जी
Hello. You want...
Samantha Dale. Hope your first day's going well. All of my relatives were.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves! Where are you?
एक मिनट मरते हैरी पॉटर क्या भाई
get struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Usually after class.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard...
Professor Ronan. I've never... There's an... Can you...
तेरी बात तो सुननी नहीं.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate.
भाग दल्ले.
Ah, there you are.
हाँ मैं तो ये नहीं.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do. More frequently than... As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the... A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well. But first, I have arranged some for to...
Reparo.
Why must I first...
No lesson or lecture can compare to first. Such experience is in...
I'll start on the top.
Reparo. Are the mechanic bana
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Collect the flying pages in the broken statue. Collect the flying pages. The defense against dark arts.
Accio! Lumos! Levioso! Revelio!
अच्छा वो था नहीं जो क्या उड़ते गया.
Accio! Got it! A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble. Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Nistro.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Accio! Reparo!
Something quite satisfying about using the mending, isn't there?
Accio!
ओके अब रिपेयर तो हो गया, अब कहाँ चले दोपहर को? हॉगवर्ट्स अच्छी जगह यार।
Accio!
साले इतना मारूंगा, इतना मारूंगा। बोले बात बारह को चिपका दिया था। Stupendo.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me.
Accio! Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scrivener, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scrivener that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. Stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion.
Luma, Leviosa, Protego!
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already made.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
ये सब चीजें तो दिखाई नहीं कभी मैंने यार भाग के चले जाओ यार बहुत चोद रहे हैं
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, and he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about those new. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
But I have no one to write to. How in Diagon Alley? Went with a cat instead. Odd for the dying. They were still more civilized than most anyway.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
bro, okay. Nonsense school. Ollivanders. Visit JP in person. Visit the magic deep. बंदा इतना सब कहाँ जाएगा? Ollivanders के चलते हैं. Ollie, I'm coming, baby. I'm coming for your wand. Opera. Ollie,
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for
a new wand.
Yes.
It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
वो तो
Well,
लाइटिंग
go
वाला
ahead,
सीन नहीं है
swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
हाँ bro
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry.
अच्छा
No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Phenol bench. Wood type chestnut, core type unicorn hair, flexibility fairly bendy. Wand length 14.5 inches.
What do you think?
Light वाला scene.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Balu. सबको मार देंगे. Taunt something ऐसा कुछ नाम है इसका. Amazing scroll पे जाना है. अरे रास्ता दिखाओ बेटे. रास्ता दिखाया करो बेटा.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcraft.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I take it you've had a
I'm afraid I...
but you will soon Of course it is not without complexity. Stay the course.
That's certainly something.
And I too. Spellcraft but I... a potting table?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you... Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Beast feeder, spellcraft, beast toy box. पंडित है भैया कर्जे में डूब गया रे visit the JPP potion
Protego
हाँ Protego कर चली मैं मर जा रे मर जा उड़ जा पंछी उड़ जा मैंने पेट कर रहा था
Welcome to J. Pippin's
Accio. Pardon me, sir.
Though I don't believe I've seen your face.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin, you'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full.
Professor Weasley.
You're the student, she said. I set your things aside. Is it not the most...
Potions...
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as... As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipe. I also offer ready... But for...
यार बातें बहुत होते तुम लोग
What can I do for you today?
आज जो बोला है दे दे यार
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
ऐसे तेरा बाप देगा
Or come back another time if you're in a rush
come
today.
back visit the magic neep magic का बहन से कौन हो सकता है यही होगा यार ये बजेगा
Well, hello there.
साले तेरा जो तेरा तेरी माँ ये तेरा
Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo! Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm in. Let me guess, you're after something fresh?
Yes, go gobi pack kar de.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
That's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Levioso. मुर्गी उड़ा दी इनकी बल्ला भागो पक 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 पेड़ जा उड़ रहे हैं Hogwarts में लॉगिंग गंदी बिन लॉगिंग ये क्या भैया अच्छा वो तिखा करने वाला
Levioso.
बिल्ली उड़ जा, बिल्ली उड़ा दी flying cat. हाँ?
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Are we weakening him at all?
Who that?
मैं चल देती गेम होए
ये चल दिया खेलना मैं
मैं देखता पैसे हूँ
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Levioso. Lumos.
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. Fringo.
मोटा पाजी मरते क्यों नहीं पे
Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Levioso.
That's right, you blundering louse.
He's faltering.
A few more hits to do the job.
Levioso.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
पंजाब में आ जाओ सब फिर मैं करूँ पैंट जो ट्रोल करके गद पा के गया
Oh, hello there.
Eh?
A moment if you would. I'll go and see what he wants.
Reparo. Reparo. They didn't do more damage.
घंटे बार तो
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls.
I was happy to...
Frankly, you just... I own Gla... And, as I suspected... Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Looks and ropes, gear, slot address. Okay.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
मेरे दिल पे दिमागे आली चल दी 24 घंटे जंग सोने
Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
गाना का द्वार है उधर बापू गाने छाड़ता ही नहीं हैगा
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. It's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. I'm certainly glad Sirona was there.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by...
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
चलो बेटा कॉमन रूम क्या होता है लियो चलो जी ऑग्स मीट भी देखा है और तो सोगी कम्मा Right, lava punch me this punch.
You must try it.
You have received an all post. Okay. So, come and see me. I'll discover something in the locket. हाँ? अभी आया भाई? भाई ने बोला करने का तो करने का
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
रास्ता देख के है जाकर चल जा
Accio. Leviosa. Reparo. Accio. Revelio.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
हैरी पॉटर जाता इधर उधर चलाने की है मैंने गुफा च वड़ के बैठा भैन चो बताऊं तो नहीं दबाया पागलिया ओए अच्छा ऊपर फाली फक मैं वो थले आ गया नहीं पतले सारे नहीं तो पौड़ी लगी Wait. ठीक है WhatsApp.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault,
Oh my god.
do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the
क्या
library
ये
be?
रसमलाई
Perhaps
खा
we're
लो
only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book.
मैं कड़ा खा रहे हैं पैंच तो मैं तो कह
Once
रहे
you've
हैं
honed your defensive magic further,
तू की चल सरे साले
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
रफ्तार तकाना है रफ्तार तकाना
Protego! Lumos. Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with...
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Levioso! Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Some kind soul help me?
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins.
Nice song.
It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
That's all you've got? Protego!
Act like a winner. It's also.
Oh, there goes my wager. Luma.
It's also.
Leviosa.
Come on. It's also. Level 4.
Lumos. Leviosa.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall.
Hello कुर्सी ले बैठने वाला
And as a fully
What day रफ्तार दी एल्बम सुनी है
you now have access to the official
एल्बम आई दी एल्बम
cross-bonds
सुनी
training dummy. Very good way to master.
ना ना सुनी चार गाने ने सुनी तो थी खप्पी गाने ने
Congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Accio.
I'm the one, Leviosa.
Ringo.
You're better than that, Leviosa.
I could never duel like that.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
I should come back to this another time.
You must learn the fire making charm to continue the story.
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back. I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Protego! Accio! Revelio! Lumos! Levioso! Reparo!
चल यार सोइए
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice.
Okay, bye bye, Morty.
Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio!
That's it!
Lumos! Levioso!
Good one!
Lumos! Levioso!
That was something.
Levioso!
You'll get it.
Levioso! Accio!
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished. Reparo!
If only a new student were to help me with...
Accio!
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Revelio. Accio. I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Sure. Okay. Essential. सारे जादू आते हैं मैं
Incendio.
Some kind soul help me?
Revelio.
ओ अल्फा भाई हेलो अरे हो यहाँ पे?
जी हूँ मैं।
अरे एक बंदा डिस्कॉर्ड ज्वाइन नहीं कर पा रहा।
यार इनवाइट्स मतलब वो बंद है अभी आने वाले।
ओ अच्छा बंद है, ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, बोल देता हूँ उसको।
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defense of magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How can...
Detention, no doubt. Aside...
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
क्या बकवास है?
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo.
You should have known better than to cross my path.
ओ करना किवें है? बंतर भूकना किवें है?
Incendio.
वो ड्रैगन हिल रहा है।
Revelio.
Silent as a grave. I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book?
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Surely no one's wandering. You'd be wise to get out of here. It's not safe for young mortals.
Incendio!
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
Incendio! So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
We must remain unseen.
Reparo.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
That's it.
Where might this lead?
Reparo.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Reparo. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Lumos. Levioso. Incendio. Reparo. Incendio!
is a book after all.
You wanted to see me, Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood. Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Incendio!
You cannot be serious. Goblins.
Incendio.
Lumos.
Lumos. It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? You accessed the restricted section? But...
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the...
I want to hear everything. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book. The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to...
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister.
What will you tell...
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the minister. My instinct is to follow the path we are on.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work, but you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the house.
Incendio!
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defense. Please complete the assignments I have given.
Incendio.
Proceed to see my
Alright, boys. Bari killing zaman होगा. Bye bye.